Hello and welcome to Rebel Republic. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully, and we are the best political talk show in all of Massachusetts, in all of Rhode Island, Delaware, New Hampshire, Maine, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. It doesn't matter where. We tell it like it is, whether you want to hear it or not. And with me currently, the voice of reason himself, Frank Cristiano,
Of course.
who's made a slew of enemies
Enemies,
from
please.
some of his comments yesterday.
Well, people are talking with disregard to knowledge.
Disregard to knowledge. So are you trying to say that they're ignorant?
Not that they're ignorant. What they are is they've been
Misguided?
pumped up. They've been pumped up full of an agenda.
Rocky Corigliano. Rocco, thanks for liking the video. You remember Rocky Corigliano?
Where do I know him from?
Rocky Corigliano was a quarterback at RFA when they were really good. When they had Tony Berry and
Back in the 80s.
it was when I played.
Oh, when you played.
Well, he graduated.
That'd be 98.
He graduated my sophomore year.
Oh, he did. I got you. No, I didn't.
He was-
why we never played RFA?
No, but we did in 7-on-7.
We play right in passing league.
In the passing league, we
Yeah,
played.
but we put. I mean, back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and probably the end of it, we played Rome all the time. Then all of a sudden, Rome disappeared off the schedule.
We played Rome consistently.
We played Rome back in the 60s and 70s, all the way to, I think it was just the early 80s, because then the Central Night League really
Because it didn't matter by the school size.
didn't matter by the school size. You went by the league, yeah.
Right, correct. So you had a comment yesterday, and you were talking about Israel and Gaza.
Yeah.
And you feel for them. And October 7th was none of this crap would have started.
Sure.
And 1,000 Israelis were killed. Another 250 were taken as hostages, and you have very little sympathy because those residents may be forced in, but Hamas, the group, knowing who they are, a terrorist organization, knowing that their motto, is how to say it. I can't say the manifesto of the organization is elimination of Israel.
Absolutely.
Total obliteration of
annihilation.
Israel. And those people voted for it.
Correct.
So,
and they knew that
they should have known it was going to happen.
They knew that voting for it. Unfortunately, the children did. Well, I wouldn't even say that. I'll take that back. The children do know, because the children grow up with this. The children grow up with martyrs. They grow up with vengeance. They grow up with a hatred of Jews, a hatred of Israel. In school, it's taught when they go through classes as youth. It's taught to hate Israel and to hate the Jews. So, bottom line, you're burning into their mental thought process that hate, and that's what takes over. And after a while, it could be whatever they want to spew, but what they're saying eventually is they will not stop or cease.
No, until
Israel is
eradicated. Yes.
Yeah.
So you had a question from the park fund, the Me Park Fund. He wants to know, why did they go in? Are we just going to act like they were bored and randomly attacked? He's like, why did it happen?
Oh, no. There are obviously coordinated events over periods of time. Every I would say 8 to 10 years, there has to be a major conflict between Arabs and Jews.
It's just
it has to happen. It has to happen. Okay.
Right.
It just has to happen. The Arabs figure it has to happen. The Arabs they're waiting for their great big moment where all the Arab nations are going to rally around a pack of terrorists, and they're going to say, you know what? And they tried this already. There's been multiple Arab-Israeli wars, starting in '67, starting before that the Arab nations have lost, and they all joined in and tried to eliminate Israel. So this thought process is not just centralized to Palestinians or to Hamas.
Right.
the former PLO, let's put it that way.
Right.
Hezbollah.
Yeah.
There are tons of organizations. This thought process is festering throughout the Arab world for thousands of years.
But people are saying that two wrongs don't make a right.
No, see, I apologize. I have to apologize.
Vinnie Johnson says two wrongs don't make a right.
Vinnie Johnson played basketball for the Detroit Pistons back with Isaiah
He was the
Thomas.
oven, yeah.
He was the microwave.
The
He wasn't the
microwave.
oven. He was the microwave.
One or the other.
Well, sometimes two wrongs do make a right.
They do.
They do make a right. Because, all right, Vinny, let me give you an example.
Vinny said that you're being ignorant.
Yeah.
Two wrongs.
Yeah,
don't make a right.
I got it. So
yes, if you didn't go to kindergarten.
I don't know who Vinny is. Let's say Vinny has a nice family,
and
then someone comes into his house and slaughters everybody.
Why would they do that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's been festering for thousands of years.
The
Johnsons and the McLeods have been feuding in downtown
So you're
Detroit.
trying to say like the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Hatfields and the McCoys, correct. So they've been feuding, and now all of a sudden someone comes in and wipes out his family, and he's left. So either he crawls into a corner,
right,
hugs his little pet lamb, and sucks on his thumb and says, "Woe is me," or he gets out in the world,
and he gets revenge,
finds out what's going on, and gets revenge one way or another, whether it's through the legality of the law, whether it's through violence, however, whatever alley or venue or direction he takes, something is going to happen.
Right.
And so when someone comes into a country and kills 1,100 people and then takes another 250 hostages,
right,
that is an act of war, terroristic war. Okay. But here's the problem. Anyone that backs Palestinians are fools.
They're fools.
Because you are backing men who use women and children as shields. If you're a true Arab man, you're going to be hiding in tunnels underneath hospitals and churches and schoolyards and whatever else may be available in Gaza to hide under. That's why you're seeing mass bombings. They're going to have a report that Hamas has a tunnel here. You don't think the IDF and Mossad have information as to where most of this shit is in Gaza?
Oh, they know.
They know where everything is.
Yeah,
they know.
Yeah, they know.
They know where all the cowardly leaders are hiding in Qatar. Yeah, there's another hint at the organization that everyone is backing, and then they're going to say, "Oh no, we don't back terrorists. We back Palestinians." Well, the Palestinians that you backed voted these people in. They wanted this leadership.
Of course.
They wanted this direction.
Yes. Now,
maybe obviously they didn't want death and destruction to reign upon them, but actions have consequences. And I hate saying it. I hate it. Everybody think I'm championing that people are dying. Death is in no matter what fashion, death is despicable.
Oh, it is despicable.
Death is.
Well, there's no coming back from it.
That's just it. Well, no,
unless you're Jesus.
No. There's a whole bunch of virgins on the other side. That's what I heard from the last group of terrorists that flew planes into the building in 9/11.
Oh, right.
So, but again, that is where religion overtakes. When religion overtakes, I think the human soul is actually lost.
So you did have a supporter. Lycon Broadcasting said, "So where is the lie? You cannot colonize a territory, then refuse to live peacefully, then have the balls to complain that your people are suffering as a result of your actions. How can anyone support Palestine in 2025? Baffles me."
They do. They support it because there's a great angle to it. Is that
there's an angle?
There is
to supporting.
There is because if a sane person who claims to be educated is looking at the situation that is happening there,
right?
Bottom line. Right. This was a government decision by the state of Israel to eradicate and eliminate Hamas. The only way, unfortunately, to do that is to go into Gaza. Now it's going to be one door at a time to finish the job.
So it's young people. You're basically saying
the younger generations, have been blinded by activism, and the thing that
activism can be good.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
You don't want people to be active.
No. See, the difference of being active and being let's say,
Passionate.
supportive or no passionate. So what I'm saying is right now, the death of children, it can't be tolerated. Okay, unfortunately, I seem to be tolerating it by saying this, but the death of children shouldn't be tolerated. So I understand why people are angry. I understand why they're upset. I understand why they're protesting in a way. But what they're doing is they're not doing it sanely. See, they've lost their minds.
Yes.
When
yes,
you protest and you say that it's stolen land. Well, the Jews have been there 1,000 years before the Arabs were even there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So it's not stolen land. Both sides have
they're
claims.
They're both at fault.
They're at fault, but both sides have claims to that territory. Okay,
yes.
they do.
Yes,
they have claims from history, but unfortunately, one side would section off parts of that country, of that territory, and try to live in peace. The other side just wants to kill everybody.
Korea 24 said.
Korea 24.
She quoted you. Children are dying, and she said, nope. No justification for murdering children, and I'm tired of pretending there is.
I agree. That's what happened when Hamas went to Israel. Is there justification on that?
No.
There Korea 24? I hope you're a 24-year-old.
Korea, yeah.
Korea, Korea, right?
Correa.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that Korea?
To be Korea, I would assume.
Korea.
But whatever. What is the justification then for the Israeli children that were killed during that invasion by Hamas? Well, there were children killed. The whole dispute of if there were children put in ovens or not, and obviously the Israeli side said yes, it did happen. The Al Jazeera and the Arab side said no, it did not. Independent researchers are coming in there trying to find out. They said no, we don't have any evidence. Of course, you don't have any evidence because the shit was over. You guys came in months later.
So then someone else said, so by your logic, any action done by a member of a population is justification for genociding that entire population. Is that the standard we are setting? Because I got some bad news about the American military, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, well, there's no bad news about the American military. See, the American military allows you to sleep in your bed at night and not have to worry about what's going over in a third world country right now. Okay, but no, the thing is this: it doesn't justify a genocide. It is not a genocide. There are thousands that are dying. I am going to assume I'm going to take all the literature and all the information that's available, and I'm going to look at it in 3 different angles. There's an Arab angle, there's an Israeli angle, and there's a truth. Okay, so I'm going to look at all angles. But bottom line is this: they are a terrorist organization who use their women and children as shields. How are you supposed to? Who's the guy's name? What was his name?
The guy who said that.
Yeah.
The guy who said that is it was Lycon Broadcasting.
Lycon Broadcasting.
Yeah.
So Lycon Broadcasting, you tell me then, how do you humanely find terrorists but leave the population alone?
Well, I mean, he basically said, I'm sorry. It was the person that said that was Be Right.
Oh, Be Right. I'm sorry. That. Yeah. So Be Right.
Lycon kind of agreed with you. He said, so where is the lie? You cannot colonize the territory, then refuse to live peacefully, then have the balls to complain that your people are so. Oh, that's what I did say.
Yeah, you already mentioned
that was Lycon Broadcasting.
Right. But they didn't colonize it in a way. I mean, bottom line, Israel gave them that territory.
Right.
And Israel controlled that territory, and Israel restricted a lot of things going in and out of that territory. But Israel also knows that that territory houses many, many terrorists.
Right.
So how else do you control it if you don't monitor and restrict it? Or should we just every 6 months expect a nice big terrorist act to come through Israel?
Helen said MAGA is turning into a terrorist organization, and yet people voted for them.
Really?
That's her justification.
MAGA are terrorists.
Yeah, MAGA are turning into terrorists.
So when and I don't know exactly if it's MAGA or MAGA. I'm assuming they're talking about MAGA. The ICE agency.
Sure.
Okay, so in most cases, I can't say all cases. I'm sure there are mistakes made because they're doing it like crazy. In most cases, they are eliminating immigrants who have criminal records.
Right.
They are also taking illegal immigrants who may not have a criminal record, but they did break the law by coming over the border illegally. So I don't know how you relate that to terrorist actions of kidnap, murder, right, and a death warrant against an entire country.
Well, and then Garrett said that we are all very stupid. This is the Single Dads podcast. Remember, kids, it's your mother that made them this way, always asking for support or understanding. Gag.
I don't know what that means.
Well, he's just saying that we're ignorant, and this is the Single Dads podcast.
Single dads.
We're clearly idiots.
That's all I was listening to is single dads.
And then Miss Elanius said podcast equipment needs to be much more expensive because we're a bunch of tools.
That's not a bad point. We do need better podcast equipment here. That would help.
I have the finest.
You do
of the finest.
I don't think that's a bad point.
I have the best.
More money in the show. More money in the show would make it better.
Okay. I disagree. I think we have the best of the best podcast equipment. I actually am offended that you attack my podcast.
People have to step back for a minute.
Yep.
And tell me, respond, or however you did here, send messages or whatever you did. I don't know. What's that? How they respond?
It's on TikTok.
On TikTok. Beautiful. On TikTok. Okay.
Yes.
Just tell me what happened on October 7th to the state of Israel and to 1,100 people who died, 1,100 citizens. Well, no, they were all citizens. They were Jewish, but some were Jewish Americans. I think it was 40 that were Americans that died. And another 250 are kidnapped. For 2 years, they've been in captivity, the remaining ones that are left. And most of them are dead. Maybe they're assuming there's 20 alive.
The response by several people, including Pukachi.
Well, no, I want to know what would they do?
Well, they said the war between Palestine and Israel has been going on for decades. It's not like it just started the past few years.
It's been going on
October 7th.
It's been going on basically since 40. What was the year? Was it 42? No, so that should be 42. Yeah, 47. That's 47 when England allowed that territory to actually be a Jewish state.
And they're saying, like, who knew all of human history began on October 7th, 2023?
No, but see, that's an idiotic statement.
So are you saying it's an idiotic statement?
That is an idiotic statement. That statement doesn't make it. Tell me, please.
You want to be told? Okay.
I want to know if that happened. You're in charge of the country.
Yeah.
You're in charge of the country. Okay. If that happened to you and your country and your citizens, how would you respond?
Right. Okay.
Tell me.
We'll find out.
Tell me how. I want to know a sensible thing, not like. I would send investigators in to find the terrorists in the homes and extract them and not hurt the citizens around it. There's always casualties, and this is a war. Unless you know this is a war, they have been brutally attacked. They've been brutally attacked.
Right. Well, I agree with you, but it seems to be people are very passionate about this. And they didn't really appreciate a lot of your takes.
They're passionate because obviously there are children involved in this.
Yes. Well, you said they put them in ovens.
No. You're missing the point.
Oh, okay.
There are Arabic children. There are Palestinian children that are involved in this, that are dying in this conflict. That are
fighting in the war, or they're just collateral damage?
No, they're collateral damage. They're now. Here's another thing you can't take. How do you take this for real? There are three sides to this story. Arabs, we're not getting any food. Israel, we're sending tons of food. Reporters actually go and see food there in the zone, but not being transported. So who's stopping it? Exactly. Israel stopping it?
No.
When in war or when in terroristic activity has a country said, hey, guys, we're bombing this house today.
Yeah, we're letting you know.
We're letting you know.
So you can get the women and children.
Well, but when has that happened before in war?
I don't. Well, what we tried to
where
World War II, we dropped flyers to let people in Japan know we were dropping the A-bomb. No, we did.
Yeah, I know.
I knew something.
You did. Yeah,
I get a gold star.
You do get a gold star. But what I'm saying
but otherwise, no, they don't usually tell me.
You don't usually tell me that there's a ton of uprising in Israel as well as
But
many of the
this
people
goes
are
back to my point. I'm right.
what point?
We should just drop A-bombs and wipe Hamas.
You're not making
Wipe
sense.
out Hamas.
Oh yeah.
Wipe them all
Yeah,
out.
I know.
What
No,
good do they do?
You're not making sense.
I'm not making.
No.
Does Hamas bring any good to this world?
No, I don't.
So
I would say zero.
So then eradicate.
I would say zero. Yes.
Thank you.
But again,
I don't care if it's women or children.
To the point of these people that are responding.
And you just saw the interviews of the women
Yes.
who said, "What if you could
It will
live
never
peacefully
end.
with Israel?"
It will never.
She said,
end.
"No, I can't live. I can't live peacefully with Israel."
It will never end.
So that's my point.
Right.
So we should. Why don't we end it?
Then what you gonna end every Arab in the Arab world?
No, you just said it's Palestine.
No, you don't think there's other Arabs that hate Jews? Come on.
Well, the majority of them are Palestinians. correct?
No, it's a
All right. Well,
no,
you don't have
it's-
you don't have a valid solution.
no, there is no solution. I have no valid solution.
So I have.
I have no. That's not a valid
or
solution.
we take him to an island and bomb the island.
Right. Take who?
All the Palestinians.
So you're just going to say, hey guys, we'd like to bring you on a ship and we're going to take you to this island. You think they're all volunteering to get on the ship?
Well, no, we're going to take them by force, just like the Ice Age.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think that would work.
Think of it this way. Think of how bad that area of the world is and the thought process is.
So
Arab countries hate each other.
for the
They do. They hate each other. They're jealous of each other.
Jordan and Saudi Arabia.
A lot of it is religiously driven by certain sects. The sect of Sunni or Shiite.
Sunni is Shiite.
Okay, right. Okay, or there's Christian. Okay, so a lot of Arab countries hate each other. If they didn't hate each other, why is Jordan and Egypt not taking in Palestinian refugees right now? Why are the borders closed?
Because, like we said, Palestinians are bad.
Well,
that's why we need to bomb them.
They bring terrorists and trouble with them.
Bomb them.
But no, and listen, Iran, Iraq hate each other. They've hated each other for probably thousands of years as well.
Iran's gotten better, I thought.
Nah, they're not. They hate each other. Okay?
So basically, the whole Middle East is bad.
The whole Middle, right? So the Arabs hate each other. But do you know what unites Arabs?
Us.
No.
Oh, the Israelis.
Hatred of the Jews.
That's it.
That's the one thing that drives Arabs.
So
to actually,
they will hate each other.
They will help each other. They will hate each other, and yet they will wash each other's hands and help each other up when it comes to killing Jews.
To murder Jews.
That's it. So that kind of radical thinking is what allows me to say that I have no solution.
Right.
I have no solution.
Right. So we're going to switch gears here because this is the other issue. The Texas National Guard.
Yeah.
Deployed 200 troops to Israel for federal protection mission amid protests because there's been protests about ICE, and the mayor of Chicago is called the mission of deporting the illegals unconstitutional.
Sure it is.
And illegal.
Yeah.
So Texas sent National Guards.
Think how you just said that.
And
deporting an illegal is illegal.
Well, he said it not illegal. He said it's unconstitutional.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Constitution doesn't apply to them.
So far about right because they don't have constitutional rights. So far, about a dozen people have been arrested near an ICE facility in Broadview, where anti-immigration crowds have been gathering for days.
Sure they have.
So why in Chicago are they so passionate about this issue? And that's what boggles my mind. There's so many issues, but Chicago, we're taking a stand against immigration.
Well, number one, you got to realize the political machine in Chicago has obviously come out against everything. So that will rile up people.
You think the mayor has that much clout to do that?
Well, you got to realize something. As the Arabs hate the Jews, the liberals hate Donald Trump.
Oh, they do.
Anything that he does, they hate.
They do. Yeah.
That's basically. I think the hatred is on the same level. I think that no matter what, I don't think anything will create peace in this country as long as Donald Trump is president.
But you said Trump had the best chance to unite the country compared to if Kamala had won.
Oh, without a doubt. It'll be horrible because Financially,
we would be
economically, the country would be drained
right.
to the point where there's no way we could support, or we just go in more and more debt and we devalue our currency and devalue our status in the World Economic Forum, and that would never succeed. And talk about having conflict in this country. Can you imagine if all the liberal policies actually came true and we're working 24/7 now in this country? You talk about, people coming off the mountain and start shooting. Oh, you'll have people coming off the mountain and start shooting.
Oh, easily.
There's no way. There's no way we could coexist.
Well, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, he basically reiterated that he believed, he's very upset that this was done without his being consulted, any approval.
No, it wouldn't have mattered.
He says this deployment is illegal and unconstitutional, dangerous, and wrong. An executive order signed Monday, Johnson created ICE-free zones,
right,
prohibiting federal immigration agents from using city-owned property for immigration enforcement operations.
Sure.
And he also said the Trump administration must end the war on Chicago, as he called it, war on Chicago.
Right.
The Trump administration must end this war on Americans. The Trump administration must end its attempt to dismantle our democracy.
Yeah, that's what
the mayor is saying.
Remember, they're saving democracy.
The
liberals are saving democracy.
How can the mayor have no say?
Stack the courts, right?
Well,
eliminate the Electoral College.
Well, we don't need to
throw Trump in jail. Well, no, that's how they're saving democracy. This is how they're saving Dave, the liberals are saving democracy again.
Oh no.
no, Dave, no. Just the mayor of Chicago is very upset.
Yeah,
because the National Guard has come in, and he said,
"Oh, I didn't know that. Is that was that today's development, or
he's very upset because he wasn't consulted. He wasn't consulted. Nobody told him. Just Texas sent 200 National Guard in to protect the ICE agents, and as a result, Mayor Johnson signed an executive order creating ICE-free zones where people can go, and the ICE agents can't go. You think that's funny? People are angry about this. There's protesters everywhere, and I was asking Frank, and I'll ask you, why are the people of Chicago? This is their hill to die on, apparently. Immigration, ICE agents taking illegals. Why is this their hill to die on?
Not fixing the gang issue and making homes safer in South Chicago, but the immigration issue. That's what they're choosing.
That's what I don't get. Yeah,
I'm not trying to help those poor people, the people who are just trying to make it every day and live in a safer environment.
They're just trying to walk down the streets.
Trying to walk down the street safe and not dodge a bullet. No, they don't want to help those people.
No, we're getting the illegals out.
That's racist. That's racist right there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's what I don't get. And Governor Abbott is all for it. He says the ICE agents have been attacked and there's been danger against them and they need protection.
Yeah.
And they're just doing their job.
Right.
And they're making the city better by removing the illegals. And they're getting spit on, stuff thrown at them, and it's ridiculous.
They're going to send 200 Chuck Norrises up there. They'll take care of the whole city.
Now, the debate is, and I'd like to get your opinion on
this. Tyler around to blame it on the Mossad?
No, Tyler's not going to blame it on the Mossad.
That's what I'm going to say from now on.
Yes, but can the mayor of Chicago sign an executive order saying that this is an ICE-free zone?
No.
I mean, because federal law supersedes any city or state law, correct?
I would assume so.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Dave, you know what I picture? Remember the game Twister? And you had to put your hand down on the red and left leg on blue. That was called Twister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these ice-free zones, I just picture
they're trying to
picture all these Hispanics and guys that have come in illegally. They're just hanging out on like 2x2 squares somewhere in a federal.
Can't touch me.
You can't
touch me.
You can't eat. You can't leave to go to the bathroom because you're on federal land. That's the only place you can go.
Like almost like freeze tag.
Freeze tag. That's it. Yep.
But do you agree though that the mayor of Chicago should have been consulted before 200 National Guard troops?
He's been hearing about it for weeks. You don't think he's ready or prepared?
Yes, he has heard about it. Trump has said that he's
heard about it. Well, first of all, the mayor of Chicago is a communist himself.
He is. You're using my term.
You're using my term. No, listen, I'm on your term. I don't know how. Yeah. I think you accidentally nailed it, but
I stole from Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy calls the liberals.
Is he the one that was saying that it's been
he's been calling him communist for 2 years. He said the left is all communist.
What is amazing to me, and probably I think Frank probably is a little bit amazed by this, is how quickly they went past socialism and went right to communism. I'm sure you're even a little shocked by how fast they did that.
Gone. And what it is, I think it's the small far left group of that AOC and Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib and all of them. These are the ones that are driving because they have captured the youth of this country.
That's what Trump was talking about.
They have captured a lot of the youth of this country. That's kind of one of the ways. I mean, Charlie Kirk being eliminated might, solve that problem of youth being transferred back over to normal, sane thought process. See, everybody, when you're a liberal and you're young and you're coming out of the gate and you're expecting things to happen with this piece of paper diploma.
Well, you're entitled to it.
Right.
You got a college degree.
And it doesn't happen.
But it's supposed to.
All you're taught to do is blame big corporations.
It's somebody's fault.
Blame big government. It's a blame game on everybody else. How about thinking of you? Blame yourself. Blame your expectations are too high. You can't drink a $7 latte every fucking day and expect to have your life go on normally. You can't run everything on a credit card. These 20-year-olds are charging everything on cards, debit card, credit card.
Well, they
don't have any cash in their pocket. So you know what happens when you don't have cash in your pocket? There's no value of money. You don't know the value of money.
You just see the numbers.
Pay this.
Yeah, that's not the same. When
I have an automatic deduction every month out of my checking account, and my fucking account's at zero.
Well, and overdraft.
So they've lost their reality as far as understanding finances, how to live, how to get a job, everything. So now what do they turn to? The easiest thing to turn to is, well, it'd be great if everyone was just on the same even keel. We could all survive.
We all got money.
Communism.
Yeah, but my
That's
question.
Probably how it all started.
Yep. My question to you is: your son's going to college.
Yeah.
A prestigious university.
Sure.
And it's not the cheapest.
No.
And if he comes out and he's making $40,000 after what the cost is,
right?
Wouldn't you be frustrated if you were your son and blame people?
Well, I mean, he's not going for paper mache ceramics.
No,
at college.
That's what I'm saying.
He wants to be a doctor.
That's what I'm saying.
So maybe he'll be a nurse or a physician assistant if he doesn't go. I would assume he would be able to get himself a job that will pay him something substantial.
Right.
I will be there to support him.
Correct.
I will help.
Right.
But I mean, bottom line,
it's not there.
You can't say, I'm going to come out of college, I'm going to start making $100,000. I'm going to have 2 cars and the
But that's what they think.
But that's where there's the educational system. Exactly.
Disconnect.
Exactly. The educational system, especially at the collegiate level, has blown these kids' minds to the fact that they're going to come out with this piece of paper here. I got this here, a diploma from it's a degree, and I'm going to get a job right away, and I'm going to get a job that's going to pay me enough to where I'm going to be like, see,
I'm going to only apply
Dave. We are an instant gratification society.
Well, we're very
for the last 30 years, we've watched Cribs, Pimp My Ride, the Kardashians, the Osbournes, and we're watching all these reality shows.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Any of these reality shows, and these people, they're millionaires, and they're living a fantasy life. And every kid thinks like, well, if they can have that, why can't I have that?
Yeah,
it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
That's exactly what they want, though. That's exactly what they want.
I don't know.
And how do you justify, Dave, paying that much to go to a college or a university, and you're coming out and it takes 20 years before you can pay back the tuition that you paid to get that degree? That's why I'm somewhat on their side. It's frustrating to pay that much money for 4 years, and then you don't get anything coming out of college. Why did you go to college?
Steve, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm jumping in here.
Okay,
Steve,
go ahead.
if you are in college and you want to sleep with a girl, I don't know why you would, but you want to sleep with a girl
or a boy,
or whatever it is,
right,
and you know that person has chlamydia.
Well, I don't want to sleep with.
No, but you do. You know she has chlamydia.
I want chlamydia.
You know she has chlamydia.
So I'm gonna have to clap.
But your little head did the thinking for the big head, and you ended up sleeping with her.
Yeah.
Now once it happens, you can't come out and complain. And go, I can't believe I got chlamydia.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. It's the same thing with these degrees.
You knew going in.
You knew going in what the costs were. You signed your name on the contract. You knew what the payments were. You knew how much it cost to get books. They listen.
Right.
When I read over my child,
you on the American dream.
What dream?
That you're going to come out making a lot of money.
You're not going to come out doing anything with a degree that has no relevance.
So
you got to see some of these degrees.
A poli-sci degree that has no relevance.
It's garbage.
Okay,
it's garbage.
Well, if you're a poli-sci major, you got to go to grad school.
Right. And spend another 4 years doing nothing.
Yes.
That's why it's like it's to me when you choose like when I chose my degree, I chose a finance degree. Although I ended up going and getting my MBA.
Yeah, but you got your MBA
in technology, but I got I was finance major because that's what I thought I was going to do. I was going to go into finance. And then I had a 5th year of eligibility. I got into the MBA program. I went in management of technology, which, by the way, has helped me in everything I've done. I went and worked in tech, but even though I'm running my own business, it's helped me in everything I've done. I do look, if you're going to go and if you're a smart kid and you're going to go to college and you're not going to choose a major, you should go to a liberal arts school.
I agree. I agree.
You shouldn't even bother going to. I mean, if you're just
save your money.
If you're just going to go for like a poli-sci major, I mean,
there's no reason to pay that kind of money.
Grad school from a great grad school from Montclair State University. Not that it's a bad school, but I'm just saying.
My uncle went there. Yeah.
No, it's not a bad. It's an okay school, but you're not gonna be walking out with this big paycheck.
Well, you got to get
there as a poli-sci major. I mean,
right.
You're gonna have to go back and get your education master's, in order to be a teacher or something.
You're going to be a professional student for 8 years.
How shitty are these schools? By the way, that after 4 years, you're not ready to go into the field that you're concentrating on getting a degree in.
It's the degree that you're getting. It doesn't translate.
If I want to be an electrician, if I want to play with 10,000 volts that could burn down homes, I go study electrician for 6 months to a year, and then I apprentice for another year, and I'm ready to go.
Right, exactly.
I think what universities are there for, okay, unless you're getting a specialized degree, they're
businesses.
Should have been there to help you learn how to think and solve problems, right?
Critical thinking skills, correct.
But that's not what's going on.
No. It's they indoctrinate you.
Like when how did these crazy liberal professors originally get in there? That was the original premise.
You said that
for themselves, right? And think and no. What it basically became is indoctrination camps for these professors. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them. And they didn't teach them how to think better and analyze things and question things. They taught them how to think like the way they think. You know what I mean? And that's the issue. I mean, lucky for me, and maybe you too, half the time in philosophy class, I was looking at the pretty blonde, so I really
was
paying that much attention. So whatever they were trying to shove down my throat,
I just didn't go
going right over my head. So and then I would just crash course to study before the test and get an A.
That's exactly what I would do. Yeah,
you do the same thing, right? Crash course.
Or if they weren't checking classes, we would ride the bus and see if anyone was checking the class because our Randy would have the GAs check classes.
Right.
If they weren't checking the class, we just stay on the bus and go back to our dorms and go to bed.
That's pretty much
So we wouldn't go to the
class. I would go and sit.
If we checked, we'd go and sit.
Go and sit.
And just stare at people.
and you know what? Part of the issue I had, this is back in the 90s. And part of the issue I had, I went into a calculus class, and
that was awful.
I could not understand.
I didn't either.
the guy was saying.
That's what's happening to my son right now.
I
He was Asian. I'm sure he was brilliant, but I didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
That's what happened to my son right now. He's got a tutor, and the tutor's Asian. And I don't know, but he goes, I can't understand a word this girl's saying. So how are they supposed to?
Yeah, they can't relate.
What do you got to request an English tutor? I need someone.
You know what I had to do in that class? I spent the first stupid me didn't take calculus in high school, which I should have just.
I was the same way. I had to do it
dumb.
too.
I should have just did in high school when I had to do it in college. But anyway, so
it was awful.
I go to calculus class. I'm there, I'm like, I'm gonna, he says he got quizzes. I'll sit here. I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying the first half of the year. Okay, I did what I was supposed to do, and I got like a fucking D- on the midterm. And you know what I said? I said I'm gonna read the fucking book and teach myself calculus, and I'm gonna get an A in the final. I'll come out of there with a C+, and I'll live. And that's what I did. I had to go. I never went to class again.
You got nothing out of it.
I had the syllabus, so I would read each week to stay
what was required.
What was required. I would go in for the quiz day, and then the final came, and I was just like, you know what, I crashed it. I got myself a tutor to help because UConn would give me some,
Yeah, we had.
And then I aced the exam, and I came out as C+. And my dad was like, "Why'd you get a C+?" I was like, "If you knew what my midterm grade is, you wouldn't be saying, how did I get a C+?"
Yeah.
So you studied. That was awesome.
You know what I did?
What'd you do?
I paid a friend to take the test for me.
Well, you're smarter.
Yes. We did that too. So what we did, we had a whole bunch of guys played ball, and we had anatomy physiology class. And actually, they had dead cats on the tables. It was a lab, and they put little flags in the certain areas, and you got to identify what the body part is.
That's horrible.
We stole a cat actually to try to practice, but it was so gutted we didn't know what they were doing. So we got the smartest guy we knew to be first in line at these lab tables. There's like 15 lab tables, and they got a cat on each one. So he would write the answer down on the table, and then 10 guys would follow, and then the last guy would erase the answer. And that's how we passed anatomy and physiology, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. I mean,
no, it was a mess. Dave, it was a statistics class, and everyone cheated. And the final, she made 6 versions of the test. So it was impossible to cheat.
She got smart.
That's crazy.
I paid my friend $150. We sat next to each other. We switched tests, and he did mine first and then gave it back to me. I was just doodling, acting like I was taking it. And then I gave him his back, and then he did his. He scored a better one for mine than he did on his own. Chris Hill, I love you. To this day, that's the best story ever. He took 2 stats tests, and that's how I passed it, because there was no I couldn't understand statistics.
Cully had a D-, and then all of a sudden he's got like an A- on the final. Like, Mr. Cully, how did you do this?
I listen. I started off with an A. I got like a B, and then 2 Ds, and then the last one I got a B+.
There you go.
On all the quizzes.
It's so funny because
I couldn't do stats. I couldn't do anything with math.
Stats was pretty hard. That was a pretty
stats
hard.
Was brutal.
It was I remember it being pretty hard.
Stats and biology I couldn't do.
Biology biology I have a funny one. This is a really funny. So I think I got a B or a B- in biology at UConn. Whatever their 101 biology was.
Yeah. That's the one.
I couldn't sit in that lecture hall. I knew a girl she would give me all her notes. I had all the notes.
They let you bring in a sheet, I thought.
Yeah,
for the final. You can bring in a cheat sheet.
I aced the final, but and I ended up getting like a B, but I got a C on the midterm. And the reason why I got a C in the midterm was because it didn't have the girls' notes. So I didn't have the girls' notes until I went to her after. I'm like, can I just get your notes? And she, give me the rigmarole. But of course, she would give me the notes.
Yeah, of course you would.
Yes, of course. And but I said I got a C in the midterm. She's like, how did you get a C? You're supposed to be a smart guy. I said, well, I didn't do any studying. I went in there and I figured, I'll go sit next to someone that looks smart.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they gave 2 versions of the test.
Yes,
and what that person was doing was to not contribute well to my grade. The only problem was that if I got a C, that person had to have gotten somewhere even lower probably than I did.
Yes.
So,
You picked the
but
wrong person.
yes, it was the wrong person to maneuver it. So she gave me the notes, and I did really well in the final. Thank God for her. She was a great girl in more than one way. And
More than one way, yes.
no, I mean that's what.
Well, I mean, you did well on the final, and you got a B, and then you gave her the D, which is awesome. You gave her that D. I love it. So
Vitamin D, baby.
I wanted to ask you this. The Senate Republicans confirmed a staggering tranche of President Trump's nominees on Tuesday as the government shutdown continues. Lawmakers voted along party lines to confirm the batch of 107 Trump nominees, a move that whittled down the remaining pending nominees on the Senate's calendar to double digits. It also came as the upper chamber was deadlocked in the midst of a government shutdown, during which floor's votes have largely been dedicated to trying to reopen the government. The slate of confirmed nominees included many of Trump's top allies and former candidates that he handpicked to run in previous elections. So again, some of the most recognizable on the list were former Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker, who was tapped as the U.S. ambassador to the Bahamas.
And he turned that down?
No, he is currently the ambassador to the Bahamas, but they're having trouble, obviously, getting the government reopened, and Trump is trying to work this out, getting people to cross party lines, but the Democrats are just a shit show. And Trump has stated the issue, in his opinion, is the Democrats have no leaders. There's no leadership. Says nobody's. Yeah, there's no leadership.
I can't believe you just told me that Herschel Walker is
he's the ambassador to the
Bahamas. How do you get that gig? That's the best gig you. No wars. You don't have to go in there and make.
You just go on a cruise.
He just goes to a cruise. He hangs out at Atlantis. I mean, what?
And get laid. Yeah. I mean, what else could you ask for?
I mean, Herschel Walker. My God.
And he's got multiple personality disorder. I know, he's mine too. But I mean,
how did he pull that off?
Yeah.
You're handing out like, Trump, or you got England, you got Russia, you got
the best cabinet
Walker. Well, we'll give you Bahamas. Oh, really? Great.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to give him something to do.
Bahamas.
The vote also marked the second time.
Would you like that gig?
Oh yeah, I mean, I could represent in the Grand Cayman. I mean, Cayman Islands.
I'd want to go to Grenada.
Yeah.
The vote also marked the second time that Senate Republicans have deployed the new rule change surrounding confirmation since going nuclear on Senate rules last month. Yeah. Republicans opted to change confirmation rules to allow a simple majority of votes to advance large swaths of nominees in response to our favorite person, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, and his caucus blockade of Trump picks that lasted nearly 9 months into his presidency. So, I mean, it seems like Trump is trying to cooperate. He's trying to work with the Democrats, and they are just fighting him.
Well, I don't know if he's trying to cooperate and work with the Democrats.
Well, he's trying to give them nuggets. He's giving them kernels.
He's not giving them anything. I know he's saying he wants to work with the Democrats. The bottom line, listen, they have a very short rope, and they're hanging themselves with it.
That's what he said.
And he's correct. He's correct on leadership. How Hakeem Jeffries doesn't step up and take the mantle of leadership. That should be the obvious person. But I'm telling you, I think he's gutless.
Well, they said that if Chuck Schumer backs down, he's done.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, because AOC will get him fired.
She's coming for his balls.
Yeah. So
she is coming for his balls.
But how they don't have? I mean, Hakeem Jeffries looked like the obvious choice.
Have you seen the video?
Listen, there's so many of them out there right now. It's insane.
Have you seen the one where he's in a sombrero, Hakeem Jeffries?
Yeah.
Why is he wearing a sombrero?
Yeah. Well, the
Trump put it out there.
together.
Have you seen it?
Oh no, I haven't seen it. No, I
Oh,
haven't seen it.
It's fantastic.
Please pull it up. I'd like to see it.
Can you pull up the one with all of them? It starts with Elizabeth Warren
Does she?
with a sombrero,
Oh,
and then then they have
Well,
they have 5 or 6, ending with Chuck Schumer as Zorro.
Well, she's Native American.
Right.
Yeah, she's
Right.
Pocahontas.
No, but all they're doing is
Turtle Boy calls her Pocahontas.
listen. It's trolling, but it is fun
It-
because
it-
all it's doing is pointing out that the Democrats are supporting illegals.
Yeah,
That's why the sombreros
100%.
are on. So,
But I think they're only supporting illegals because they don't want to support Trump.
that's totally correct. Listen, they could vote for the CR right now. Go 6 more weeks, debate. They will get something. They will get something for their demands and what they're looking to do in this final bill. But bottom line, you holding everything up is not going to help at all.
God. It's Photoshop.
Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English.
God.
So they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
AI is
That's how you use AI right there. That's how you use it.
That really is AI.
AI. Oh, there's so many great AI videos.
So let me ask you this, because Frank, a question came in on TikTok about this. So do you believe that if Kamala was in office right now, that she would be as active with ICE as Trump is?
No, there wouldn't be ICE. She would probably
she'd let the illegals.
She would probably disband ICE.
She would disband ICE.
Correct.
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
she's happy with
the more immigrant flow across the border, usually, and especially if you're giving them benefits, which they've received over the 4 years of COVID when they came over here. They received benefits of housing, they received benefits of food, they received benefits of cell phone use, they received benefits of cash,
and they live in hotels.
That's exactly right. So
I want to be an illegal, so I can get in a hotel.
Right there, that flow normally would sway more voters to go to that liberal Democratic side that supported them with all these funds. So all they're trying to do is increase the voter roll. That's all they want to do. It's just there's nothing. You know what? I don't know what's. And then I'm not a huge Republican fan as well. It's like I know a lot of.
I still think
the old timers are garbage. The old timers are garbage. The old timers are garbage. Anyways, they got to get out. But bottom line, we've got to take a step back and figure out how to make this freaking thing work. We have so many resources, so much money,
way too much.
And we have so much power throughout the world. How do we not make it work? Where we're
the greatest country in the world.
That
how
crazy
can we not
side.
Oh
no, we're not the greatest country. Don't say that.
It work in
Don't say that. The greatest country in the world. All these kids will flip out right now. Oh no. Well, the U.S. is not the greatest country. We're a fascist country now.
Somalia. We'll send them to Somalia and see if they like.
That's what we need to do. A year. You know what you got to do if you
give them a semester abroad.
A year in the Peace Corps.
Yes,
you have to go a year in the Peace Corps.
See how you like that,
and dig, see how you like that. Dig trenches in Mozambique,
build house in Mozambique.
Yeah, let's see how well you do after the year, and let's see what you come back with as far as a work ethic and values. Because you go into some school or educational system and just going out drinking on the weekends and hanging out on campus playing ping pong in the fucking rec room, and then getting some diploma that does nothing. Makes you useless when you get out into society.
So going to the Peace Corps would pay off.
Listen,
for a month in the gulags.
The gulags. I think a year serving others instead of trying to serve yourself would be good for every young American coming out of this country.
The one thing I like that Israel does is everybody has to serve in the military.
In the military, yeah.
A lot of European countries do that. Yeah. Italy did that at one point. Italy at one point you had to do. Yeah, Italy did. Not anymore, but Italy. That's when my father left Italy in 1961. He didn't want to go in the military.
Hey, Dave. Somebody had commented.
I'm not saying it has to be some form of the armed forces.
No, but you go through boot camp. You go through boot camp at least, I think.
So you learn what the people that are going to defend you have to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's brilliant
for it.
You mentioned the gulag. Someone wanted to know if you think what happened to Brittany Griner was just, and she should have spent time in the Russian prison, in the gulag or whatever, for the 8 months that she was there for having a vape.
Brittany Griner hates
She
America.
was the WNBA player that got caught in Russia. Yeah.
She hates America, right?
She used to not come out for the national anthem or take a knee during the national anthem. That's why a lot of people didn't have sympathy for her.
I don't. What I didn't like about the Brittany Griner situation was had nothing to do with them getting her back. Was who we traded her for.
Oh, I know.
Trading her.
Biden gave up the Lord of War, the movie that it was made after.
That's like
that was bad.
Basketball player.
And we left one of our special.
I mean, it wasn't like it was Will Chamberlain. I mean, if it was Will Chamberlain, the God of War, I could do the trade one-on-one.
No, but they
Brittany Griner, she's like the 4th best center in the WNBA.
But I'm saying they left Americans over there who had been there much longer.
They did. Absolutely. Stuck there. Yeah,
absolutely. But what I have, my problem is this: they basically know the rules when they go over there. They're told over and over. You can't can't bring this, can't bring this, can't bring this, and she did. So right, yeah, it was marijuana.
It was vape. Yeah,
for us, it's nothing. For us, it's like,
well, it's decriminalized now.
Right. But if that country has it's just like when you go to North Korea, you can't rip the posters off the walls.
No.
I feel terrible for that dude. He died over North Korea because of that. But you got to follow. You have to follow the country's.
Can you eat the mouse in the streets in North Korea? Are you allowed to eat mice in the streets?
I mean, that's got to be. It's got to be a wholesome meal there.
Definitely delicatessen.
They all had tapeworm. Remember? Did you see they did the study? All those military guys who crossed over the border and tried to defect, they all had tapeworm.
I just wanted to point this out.
Pounds of it, right? I remember that. That's
hey, did you get your Governor Kathy Hochul refund check yet?
He doesn't live in.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't look at the mail.
You file taxes?
Yeah, I file taxes.
Oh, you should be getting a check.
I don't look at the mail.
You should be getting a check. We know, Dave. We're getting $200 a person back here in New York State.
200
from our dear governor trying to buy votes, and the 200 once we get it, we got to pay taxes on it.
What?
You got to pay taxes on it.
So Dave Santos had a comment. He said
George Santos?
Thanos, his name.
Oh, Thanos.
He said, yeah, he said, and
it's coming from the third universe.
He said, we don't eat trees in Haiti. We have food, better food than you, up yours.
Right.
So he didn't like your comment about they don't food, they're eating tree bark and cats. He said they have great food in Haiti. And you're wrong.
No, I've been to the Dominican Republic, and Haiti borders it. And I was near the Dominican-Haiti border.
Yeah.
And I asked the Dominicans, how's it going over there? He goes, the Haitians come over here by the thousands to work because they have no food. So then I watched an Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations.
He actually went over
there? He went there to Haiti. Yeah, he went there. And the episode was his film crew and him sitting down at a little shack, which is like a restaurant.
For a meal, yeah.
And with a guide. And with the woman that owned the restaurant, and she's whacking up and making a nice lunch for him. And the guy recommends it. This is the place to go. You got to in Haiti, Port-au-Prince or wherever they were. And around the film crew, there were probably 100 to 150 young children looking gaunt and starving.
They just wanted to eat.
So they're watching Bourdain eat. And Bourdain said, we can't do this. He goes, we got to feed all these kids right now. So he goes back to the restaurant owner and says,
he orders everything.
Make as much as you can. We got to feed all these kids. Beautiful. So
now they're trying 5-bedroom, 5-bath house in Haiti
for $6. So
Thanos doesn't like us making.
But Dave, wait a minute. So the story is this. So now they're looking to feed the kids, and he goes, I knew this was a bad idea when I first asked her to make food for everybody, because the kids were so hungry. They were jumping at the food before. No, they were people whipping the kids to keep them at
away?
bay until the food was totally there for everyone.
You're trying
Because
to tell me they were trying to go over the counter.
No counter. They were outside sitting on tables and chairs, and the kids were all surrounding them, and they were trying to bring the food out a little at a time because the lady can only cook so much.
Right.
And they had to whip the kids
because they were going. They were
going at the food on that. So Thanos. I know you've eaten up a lot of universes.
He said they don't eat bark,
but I'm going to assume they have to eat some cats and dogs. Now, I will tell you this right now. They do eat. It's not cats. It's dogs. It's one of the two is a delicacy. They do eat it there. In
you're telling me a dog is?
I think it's dog. I don't think it's ours. It's cats. I can't remember. It's one of the two. They eat it. They listen. They interviewed. I saw an interview with people of a young kid from Haiti and 2 adults. They talked and all that. And he says, "Yeah, no, we eat that. I can't remember if it's a cat or a dog. I don't want to insult the animal race."
Bo and my dog Archie will be eating in Haiti.
So the guy can't tell me. I'm sure some areas, I'm sure they got to have food. Other areas, they're starving.
Thanos also said that none of us look like we're starving.
I am not starving, Thanos, one bit. I you know why, Thanos? Because I'm not eating trees. If I was eating trees and a little bit of dog meat, I would probably be really thin. Maybe that's what I should do.
Thanos said,
some testosterone injections, a little bit of dog meat, and some tree bark.
He said the 3 of us don't look like we've missed many meals.
I have not missed a meal. I am lucky in life. Sometimes I'm too lucky in life. I should be a little less fortunate, and then that way I'd be in better shape.
And Dave, he also called us, we're the single dad club. He said we're the single father club.
I know you got a kid. I got a kid, I think.
Yeah, I don't have a kid. Okay.
No.
So the other news story that I had to bring up because somebody turned.
He's a liberal?
Thanos, I don't think he's a liberal. He likes most of our reels, but this one he kind of went after.
He just wants to eliminate half of the universe.
He was upset about Haiti.
I can understand. Listen, it is what it is. I'm just telling you right now. No one can tell me there's an abundance of
he just said they have good cuisine and they're not eating tree bark. And he just didn't like you saying that about them.
Okay.
I don't think he's Haitian either.
No.
He looks like a white guy. So this is a story somebody turned me on to because they wanted your thoughts. Missouri police officer was killed in the line of duty while serving a warrant.
Yeah.
And the suspect found dead, officials say.
Yeah.
So this was basically, his name was Henry Franklin. A Missouri police officer has been killed while assisting in a mutual aid operation in Mississippi County. It was Officer Henry Franklin, 41, fatally shot while helping the Mississippi County Sheriff's Office serve a warrant at a residence. And the Missouri State Highway Patrol war.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live
is not gonna
there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
You're just inflaming Thanos.
Come on, listen. It was that town in Ohio. All the geese were missing. The geese were there one day and they're no longer there. What happened? They all migrated?
So this is what he wanted to know, that the warrant was for Nathan B. Peters, 36, who was wanted in connection for a homicide that occurred earlier that day.
Sure.
The department said Franklin, a member of the SDPS tactical team, responded. And as a result of that, Peters barricaded himself inside the residence and opened fire on officers shortly after this. And Franklin was struck during the gunfire exchange.
Sure.
And he was found deceased. Peters ended up shooting and killing himself. So the guy that they were serving the warrant on killed himself.
Here's the thing.
Franklin was shot and died, and he had 4 kids.
Right. And
so listen, they wanted your opinion.
It might have been 3 weeks ago, too. There were 3 officers killed in Pennsylvania that were serving a warrant.
Well, I mean, his question is, again, because we mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Are people just becoming more brazen with attacking whoever, police officer or whatnot, that just open fire on them?
I think people
because there's no consequence.
People have given up. People have given up.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. There's not the brazen they have given
But
up.
this is ridiculous.
But here's my thing, though.
This guy just went to assist serving a warrant.
If you want to kill yourself at the end, just kill yourself in the beginning. But kill yourself in the beginning, and then save that poor officer's life. He's just doing his job.
No,
he's trying to protect the community. And then you're out there shooting at him, but then you're going to kill yourself? What? Just kill yourself.
He opened fire on them.
What did the officer do? What did the officer do to this guy?
He didn't do
nothing.
anything.
He doesn't even know him. He just pulls up,
to
tries to serve something to him. Same with the three officers in Pennsylvania. Then the guy, I think he killed himself too.
He didn't even get close to him.
Or they killed him. One of the two. Kill yourself. You're going to kill yourself. These people that are shooting up schools. They shoot the school up and then they kill themselves. Kill yourself in the beginning. No, I'm not for suicide in general, but I mean,
it's crazy that
save other people the despair. I think what it is they've given up on life, and they want other people to feel the despair that they're feeling, and so that's why they're shooting.
But to barricade and then open fire on police?
Yeah, they don't.
That's crazy.
Why is it crazy?
Well, I guess if
the guy's being hunted, he knew he was being served. He didn't want to go.
Well, maybe he could have hired a good defense lawyer and
what defense lawyer?
What defense lawyer? If he was for homicide,
he was going away. He was going away for a long time.
We have a justice system.
He's going to go away for a long time.
Innocent.
No, there's no innocence.
There's no innocence.
When you're guilty, you're guilty. You know you're guilty, and that's why you're pulling out a weapon and shooting at a cop who's trying to serve the papers.
Okay.
Well, and these poor guys are, and then here. So all these other people, especially, I don't understand, but they're always questioning, like, well, why is the officer so tentative, or why is the officer approaching my car after he pulled me over with a hand on a pistol? He's got his hand on his waistband.
No, they do.
Why is the officer doing that? Well, first of all, you little fucker, your windows are tinted.
Yeah,
your windows are tinted.
Hands on the steering
You've been
wheel.
pulled over. The windows are up. We can't tell what the hell is going on.
There's a lot of
people. The guy's got to fear for his life.
Absolutely.
Why do you got to fear for your life for pulling the guy over?
Absolutely. No, I agree. I mean, they make you keep your hands on the steering wheel, and there's so many cops have been shot during traffic stops.
It's insane.
All right. So the last story that I'll bring up was
Kathy Hochul, the $200 check.
No, this actually has to do with our friend Mamdani. Newly released campaign finance records reveal New York City mayoral candidate Zoran Mamdani his campaign gave over $28,000 last month to New York City Democratic Socialists of America. It's a radical group that has boasted about the level of influence it will have if Mamdani is elected. The Mamdani campaign made a payment of $28,677 to this socialist chapter on September 15th and filed in the purpose field that the funds were for other, and basically didn't say what it was for. He's given smaller payments throughout his campaign, $3,000 to the DSA for fundraising emails, but the September donation represents the largest contribution.
Who cares? You know what? Vote for who you want to vote for.
This is what people said.
Elections have consequences. Just like the Democrats said, elections got consequences.
Your opinion on this?
My opinion is
said Zohan Mamdani's trouble.
Vote for whoever you want to vote for. Just remember, elections have consequences.
Can you tell me though what
big
this
ones
is?
Financially? What's that?
The Democratic Socialist thing. Socialists of America.
It's just a party. It's a made up party probably in the last 6 months.
I've never heard of it. Dave, have you heard of it?
Yes.
Can you explain to me what they are?
It's AOC's group.
Oh, so they're communists.
100%.
Okay. So this is my confusion. How can a mayoral candidate give money to this group?
Give money to whoever you want.
You can give $28,000. You could give me $28,000.
I give you $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, but I mean, he's a mayoral candidate, and his funds are, tracked.
Yeah,
and I thought there's
part of that's going to another group that
I thought
most likely has the angle supported by the people that are going to vote for him.
But I thought there's a limit on what you can give. Well, I know there's a limit on campaign donations.
The campaign donations, right?
Okay.
But if you're just funding a group, it's not a campaign they're running. They're an organization,
non-profit group you want.
Right.
So, but this is isn't this just the way around it? Because obviously they're
How do
funding
you
his
think they get rich?
campaign.
How do you think politicians get rich?
Yeah.
It's their nonprofit PACs.
That's what does it.
Sure it is.
Yes, they funnel the
Ilhan
money to
Omar.
them.
Okay.
Ilhan Omar,
So
6 years ago, $45,000 in debt when she ran for office. Today, $30 million in the black. What do you think that comes from $147,000 salary?
So people will donate to this nonprofit, and the purpose of the nonprofit you're saying is specifically to support her campaigns and elections and that sort of thing.
Something, but they're obviously saying you're going to donate to it, and we're going to give 10% of that money to the charity.
Right.
10% is going to go to Ilhan Omar, and she'll
But-
do whatever you want to get done in Congress.
Oh my God.
That's all.
So
Lobbyist. It's a lobbyist.
with
Another-
Mamdani
Under
we're
a different name, a lobbyist under a different name. It's not a lobbyist. Like, I'm not representing a tobacco group.
sure.
I'm representing John Smith nonprofit, and John Smith nonprofit wants this, and this to get done.
So with Mamdani, we're basically in the best possible position to seize state power that we can be in because, we're like this, indicating with his fingers that the campaign and organization are very close. He said that Zohan is really successful with his policy rollouts, and he is going to make a difference. He has regular meetings with the DSA, and he is going to work hand in hand with them to make sure New York City is taken care of. There's going to be trans rights. There's going to be food for everyone. There's going to be affordable housing, and New York City is going to be changed for the better. And there's going to be free gender affirming care.
Oh,
So that is what they're saying. And that's what they wanted our opinion on there, because we have obviously Frank has played the music that they're going to pray 7 times a day.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's going to be a catastrophe if Mamdani gets into power. I'm voting for him.
This is Mambo number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I'm voting for Mamdani. I think this is going to be great. Realistically, though, he's going to win, right? By a landslide.
Yeah, I mean,
because the Sliwa and Cuomo are going to split the other vote.
Yeah. I want Mamdani to win. I think that this needs to happen. I think that
I want Sliwa to win so the National Guard can come into New York City.
No, but I mean, realistically though, Mamdani will get 6 years.
Giuliani endorsed Sliwa.
Oh, he did.
Yes.
So that's horrible. So they're just going to divide the vote. Will Sliwa drop out of the race?
Probably not if Gio.
No, Sliwa won't drop out. He'll stay.
Will Cuomo?
No.
So Mamdani's going to win.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Even if the other dropped out, it doesn't matter. They don't.
I'm so happy.
There's not one candidate that's going to sway 51% of New York City's population to vote for them. No way.
So that's good then. I think Mamdani's going to make a huge difference.
I hope it happens.
I do too. I'm voting for him. He's got my support.
Let the groundswell go.
Yep.
Give it a good 6 months to brew, and then 6 more months to develop, and you'll have a year under the belt. And then let's see where we are in year 2 and 3 and 4.
Well,
I told you yesterday they want to pay the current Jersey City mayor $1 million.
You said that.
They want to pay him to be the CEO. They just throw the money back around and around and around.
Nothing. It's nothing.
It just goes in circles.
Dave, Kamala Harris, $1.5 billion for her campaign.
I saw that. Yeah, I heard her
$1.5 billion.
speaking. She was
He's
dropping
probably
all the
worth now
F-bombs.
$100 million out of nowhere.
She was
Without a
dropping
doubt.
F-bombs everywhere.
Without a doubt.
She gave.
Without a doubt.
But you said she's never going to run again.
Although, no.
Yeah.
When you give to my PAC, there is a 10% commission.
Why would somebody give to her if she's not running though?
I don't know. That's a great question.
So she's getting all this money, but she's
Well,
not.
she may eventually be something. She may eventually be something. in
Maybe
the
she'll be
Democratic
the
Party.
ambassador to Bahamas.
hang out with Herschel Walker?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that would be it.
We should send her to Thailand. Her be the ambassador to Thailand.
Yeah, I mean she's
First would
really
be like, "Welcome to the Atlantis."
yeah, she's a communist. And who was the guy that she was banging that was
Kamala,
old?
let me put it. Oh, that was Brown. It was
Kamala, I know we differ on some issues.
What was the brown guy's name?
Joe Brown, wasn't it, something like that?
He
Who
kept
was,
saying,
Brown.
yeah.
yeah, that's
No,
amazing.
Joe Brown was the judge.
No, you said
oh,
somebody
yeah,
else.
that's
Willie
right.
Brown. Willie Brown.
Willie Brown. My
Willie
bad.
Brown.
My
You
bad.
said they
Yeah,
two words, Willie Brown.
Yep.
So
yep.
Kamala was just spreading her legs like butter just for Willie Brown. Willie Brown got all up in that.
Mr.
Willie
Walker,
Brown.
Mr. Ambassador, Miss Harris is here to see you at the Bahamas. Send her in. I'd like to put her in a rear naked choke right now, if I could, please.
But I mean, realistically, I mean, do you think
seen her?
Kamala?
Hello, Kamala. Have you seen me yet with my shirt off at the beach over at the Atlantis?
Well, is it Kamala really isn't a sex symbol? Like, would you say?
Not bad looking.
Yeah, I don't find her attractive.
Not bad.
She's not bad looking. Woman.
She's like a
What
five.
is she like? She's like 60. Herschel's like 60. That might be a good matchup there.
Right.
I mean, yeah, but I like the other one, the press secretary. She's hot. Who's Caroline Levitt?
Oh yeah, she's great.
She's the press secretary.
Yeah, I throw.
She's
it
married
in
to like
her.
a 65-year-old guy. She's like 40.
She's smart. She's smart. I'd
Yeah.
throw one in her.
Yeah.
I'd throw one in her, and then Bondi. I'd throw one in her.
Bondi.
Yeah, I'd like to throw one in her.
Cam
So,
Bondi.
yeah, I'd throw one in her. So thank you, Dave.
I was at a urinal next to Herschel Walker one time, and he had
You
a
were?
yeah, and I I don't want to be
Were
obvious.
you meet Dave?
I'm glancing, you know,
I
'cause
would've
Herschel
glanced.
Walker, you
I
know,
would've-
glancing, but
yeah.
he's got his junk out,
I would be meet
and
Dave's.
and he had tattooed on his penis. He had WS.
Oh, what does that mean?
Welcome to the Bahamas.
No, listen, I'm sure Herschel Walker's probably got an anaconda.
Yeah,
I would have meet gays Herschel Walker.
He's Herschel Walker, dude.
Yeah, you got to meet
Herschel
gays.
Walker.
You got to meet
He's
gays.
the
when
only
you can.
Heisman Trophy winner
He won the
Dude.
Heisman.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Georgia.
to run for the amount of yards he ran without even having any ability to change direction. He was so fast.
No, he was just
Nothing.
he was an amazing athlete.
He
Him and
was
Bo
an
Jackson.
amazing athlete and faster than lightning.
Did
Yep.
Bo
And
Jackson
cute.
win the Heisman? No, he
Jackson won the Heisman.
he did.
I thought he did.
Jackson
Yeah.
won 2 years later, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
He beat Chuck Long in the closest one ever.
Chuck Long.
Oh, he was a waste.
What?
Yeah. He didn't
Heisman
play well.
runner-up.
He didn't play well in the NFL. All right. So
Oh, he
great.
made it to the NFL, Chuck Long?
Yeah,
He was
just- he just
Detroit, I think.
terrible.
He was a couple.
He was
different teams.
terrible. Yeah. So Dave, thank you and great show. Great show. We got a lot covered. Frank attacked several of our commenters.
I didn't attack them.
Great.
Agreed
How
with
am I
their,
attacking? I'm
you disagreed
disagreeing.
with their
I
questions.
disagree because there's I understand there's passion in what they're putting out. There's excitement in what they're putting out as far as hopefully getting things changed.
Well, the whole Israel
love to-
Gaza thing.
I love to get things changed. I have no solution
no
for that
solution
end of the
there.
world because the Arabs give you no solution.
Yeah.
The Arabs give you no solution. All they want is
They
death,
want death.
death to
Yeah.
Israel. They
And
want
you
all
showed
the
it,
Jews
yeah.
want this.
You showed it.
If you have no give and take on that, then it is what it is. Every 6 or 8 years, line it up. Let's
So
take pot shots at each other.
Just admit that I'm right. That we should just bomb everyone, and then there's no problem. Just kill them all now,
Yeah.
and then nobody will die later.
That's right. Yep. They round them all up. He said we're going to invite him to an island. Hey,
No, we're gonna take,
hey, are you Palestinian? We got a boat trip for
we got a
you. Let's take you to an
vacation
island.
for you.
We got a
We'll take them all
vacation.
to an island. Then
We got a
drop an
vacation.
Greta Thunberg?
Well,
drop an
Greta's going to be sailing the cruise liner. That's
How
going to take.
dare you?
Yeah, how
drop,
dare
drop,
you?
drop an H bomb.
How dare you?
Yes.
How dare you use jet fuel for planes to fly over the world as I use jet planes to fly over the world to
Dave,
protest?
I saw yesterday too. We had 700 and something viewers on Twitter alone. That was excellent. Yeah,
Who did?
Rebel. You did.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we had 700 just on Rebel, just on
check,
Twitter alone.
Check their comments too, Dave. Let's see what they.
Big Sporting Good reached out to me and wanted me to be an influencer for them.
Ooh,
Really?
Yeah, but they're not offering very much.
Really? Mm.
Yeah, they want you to do a lot for not a lot, but
10% off coupon at any store.
it's like $250 you get at every store if you complete the
what they want you to do to promote their.
They want you to
stuff.
do it. Yeah, if you complete
You
it,
have to
then
promote their videos and stuff.
I'm like, can I just get $250 in cash? I mean, why do I need to go to your store?
Yeah, I had something similar too. Was it to help promote their videos and like their videos and stuff?
I'm
Was
sure
yours
it
at
was
the,
something along those lines.
was yours
Yeah.
at the local porno, the adult shop?
No,
They wanted you to
Steve,
promote it?
yours was the big dick, not Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got confused. Yeah,
Yeah.
Big dick,
yeah.
big dicks,
Balls and wieners. That's all it is.
big dicks.
Fellatio. I love fellatio.
We have this. We have some anal beads and ball gags that we'd
give
like
it
to
to me.
promote.
Give it to me.
Can we get Steve Cully down here to
Yeah.
promote that, please?
Yeah, just make sure you give me some lube. Is all.
And then Steve gets $250 gift certificate to the store.
Yeah. That's exactly
250
what I want.
250 anal beads shoved up your ass. We're gonna pull them out one at a time. Let's videotape it and put it on the air.
Yeah, we'll go viral.
That's great.
All right. So
I had a question before the show's over.
okay.
Who
No.
is the best looking UConn women's basketball player of all time, in your opinion?
Nicole Wolf.
Nicole Wolf. I don't know who that is.
I do.
Should I look it up? Oh, you know,
Yes.
and you know her well.
I know her well.
Let's look this up.
Yeah, look it up. Get a picture up out here.
Nicole Wolf and Ann Strother were there when I was there, and they were quite friendly. I think it's 2 Fs.
Okay.
But she's married now.
UConn. Oh, here we go.
You drove her right away to get married.
Well, no, I mean she
Really?
was.
This is number one, huh?
You don't agree? Is it the blonde?
He's going to show a picture of the ugliest person. He
No,
can
she's
find.
she's beautiful. No,
What do you got? Anything good? Anything good, Dave? Doesn't sound promising.
All right.
all right.
Wow.
It's better than anyone that was there when you were there.
Well, no, I had the best of all time.
You did. There was no best of all time.
There was one that was great. Her daughter now goes to UConn.
We're going to see a picture of Nicole Wolf. Can you pop one
I'm
up?
gonna pull it up.
I'll pull it up. Is this her?
Yeah.
Can't be her.
Come on.
I'll pull it. There's one.
No,
that's
it's not. It's not this one. No, it's not. This is.
Is this
It's
a
the
better-
other one. It's the other
not
Nicole Wolf.
It's not the black one.
No?
I see the one that you're talking about.
Okay,
Come
all
on.
right. Not.
There's a. She must have married.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, this is her.
Oh, that's her?
Well,
Wait,
that's,
let me
not,
see.
not- that's not a flattering picture of her.
Wait, let me see. Go back down. I don't want
Uh,
action shots.
That's her.
No, I don't want action shots. Go back down to where
But
we're
Is
that,
this
at.
her?
that other one's not as good.
Is that her?
No. It could be her now.
We're
It
doxing
could be her now.
We're doxing her.
We're doxing her. It's
I don't
over.
think it matters.
It's over. Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah,
She's pretty.
yeah.
I thought
That's
at
a
least
better
from when
picture.
I was there, we had two great ones. We had Sarah Northway.
Never heard of her.
Look her up. And I don't know what she looks like now, but Kim Better. And
She coaches now. Ann
Who?
Strother.
Ann
Is that her?
Strother.
Yeah, this is her. This is Ann Strother.
Oh, let me see.
See?
Oh, I'll look her up. Ann Strother.
I gotta see it.
Come on.
Director
Yeah,
for
she-
Colorado. She's director of operations for Colorado.
Yeah, she's
I
staying
think
in
mine is
Tokyo.
going to take the cake.
She was
Okay.
out west.
Yeah, that's
Tell
good.
me-
No, it's not gonna. It's not gonna take the cake. I win.
Let's let Frank decide, my friend.
Would you say Kim who?
I said Sarah Northway.
Oh fuck. Okay, you win.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you do
Pretty
always.
good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Forgive
That's
us,
pretty good.
Sarah.
She must not have played.
Of course.
There's
course
no way
she
she
did.
played. There's
She
no way
was
she
here on
played.
scholarship. She's very tall. She was like 6'4", 6'3".
Ooh.
Oh, the other one. See, Cassie Kearns. I thought was beautiful. The one that I interviewed. That it was a little.
Oh yeah, she was very pretty. Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
she was. She was. She's a model. I just talked to her though.
Who's the Asian girl? Is that Wu? No.
Woo's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
You know who's
No.
really pretty? You know who's really pretty?
The one that I
girl-
liked.
Nika Mule.
Nika Mule was pretty, yeah.
She was good looking.
This is the misogynistic portion of the Rebel Republic.
No, we're
Cassie.
just saying they're pretty. We're not saying we want to.
Well, you can't do that nowadays, Dave. Dave.
Can't say they're
This
pretty.
is Cassie. This is Cassie Kearns when they're modeling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she looks.
Oh, yeah.
She was pretty. That was the one you interviewed. I
She's
think,
a
right?
she's a therapist.
Yeah.
Guess who I got an interview with tomorrow?
Who?
Jake Voskel.
Oh, that'll be great. Oh, wow.
That'll be a good one. Yeah.
Who got you that one?
Who did get me that one? Oh, Renell.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Renell works with him. So.
That'll be a great one.
I don't know. He wants to talk to me beforehand, so I'm a little nervous.
About what?
Why he would want to talk to me beforehand?
Maybe.
Well, I think he's seen my interview.
He doesn't
so-
want any stupid questions.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to be starstruck around him. I'm going to be a little nervous.
He played when I was there.
Yeah, but I mean, he was big time, man. When I was there, you couldn't
Great.
get near him. I mean, that's why I'm kind of nervous.
He used to drive a big truck.
Yeah,
Big
yeah, because he
truck.
was from Texas. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I got him tomorrow.
Oh my, that's great. Jake,
That'd be a good one.
I've hung out with Jake a couple times.
Yeah, I didn't hang out with him. He was too cool for me, and he had great hair. I bet
I
he
was-
still does.
I think I was much older though, right?
Yes, you were.
Couple
But
years.
I mean, women loved him, so maybe I can
Oh.
get some pointers.
Oh, he's 7 feet tall.
No, he's not that tall.
Yeah, he is.
No.
100%. Jake Foster.
He's not 7 feet tall. He's like 6'6", 6'7", 6'8".
No, he's not. He's 7.
He's
feet
not
tall.
7 feet
I'm
tall.
looking him up right now.
Jake Voskel's not 7 feet tall. I
7
stood
feet
next to
tall.
him.
What position did he play?
6'11",
Goalpost?
dude. He's
Play
6'11".
That's what I
goalpost?
said. Did it say 6'11"? Really?
It says he's 6'11".
Oh, okay.
What-
I'm
what-
sorry, I
what
didn't
did he
think was that
play?
tall. He was a UConn
Basketball.
Center. He was the center.
power forward. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. I thought it was a football player, but
He
6'11".
wasn't our center, I don't think,
Yeah,
on that
he was
team.
center
I'll
when
ask
I was
Freeman.
there.
I'll ask Freeman. It's okay. But yeah, great
Oh,
show.
wow, he's a good guy. He was a good guy. I liked him.
Yeah, he was. I'm excited but nervous to interview him. I got Maria and then him.
Maria, how's Maria doing?
Not good. She's okay. She's a little angry.
Why?
Oh, it's just a lot of things. So for the voice of reason, Frank Cristiano, for Coach Schumann, he's saying let's go and
Amy.
getting ready for his revenge with this weekend. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and you can shove them right up my ass like anal beads. If that's not a close, I don't know.